Dom here, and welcome back to my Minecraft Let's Play. Today we give the drug addict an intervention. Also, why are we in the Zaza zone? Let's actually try to figure out new friends before we try anything, you know, too dangerous. I teased Longbird at the end of last video, but no, the MLP community was the real problem. It's a reverse stat check, forcing you to try and get mediocre results, otherwise it escapes, teleporting all over the facility, dealing sanity damage, and killing anyone who goes insane in the hallway it's in. Enough bad teleporting luck, and you have a solid 10-minute chase sequence. If not, death. What about the core suppression? Well... You can hear the screams of the damned leaving my body. Well, no healing or bullets. Everyone heals on every meltdown. Oh, and I'm done.
Hi, it's Vince with Flat Chop.
Since we're done with the first few core suppressions, I wanna recap the story, properly this time. The problem is the story is written like a scattered dumpster fire. To where the wiki contradicts what's said in the game, people are still running around with the bad uncorrected misconceptions from the bad translation and videos from that time, as well as Project Moon introducing new leitmotifs or changing things that were already stated otherwise, mostly for the better. So, here's my interpretation of the events, with 200% creative liberty. There once was a girl named Carmen who spoke of a disease plaguing the mind of everyone who lives in the city, one that insidiously, slowly, and unnoticed will destroy all of humanity. Through her charisma and belief, she slowly gained a group of followers from all kinds of walks of life. They all soon established a lab outside of the bounds of the city, in the outskirts. There, they started doing some testing, and soon they found what they thought to be a cure. A death row inmate with uncontrollable violent urges soon had calmed. He did not even need a straitjacket anymore. They named the cure Cogito. But days after, the prisoner spoke about his head turning to metal. He was out of his containment, hammering down on people before being captured and cut apart for research, repeating the same words over and over. Ends begins, ends begins, ends begins, ends begins. It seems a way to cure humanity was still far ahead. Anyways, when's the next piece of content? Oh god damn it. We are now going to spend the day doing something very specific, which is called finding the most optimal way to murder Alrone. So there's no foresight to which room she's gonna teleport next, unlike the wolf. So yeah, this is just the wolf on drugs of being worse. Yeah, look, we have this cool new alephs that we can, you know, max and figure out. The Music Man as an alephs will be less of a problem to max than this fucking... How do you even describe this? You know what, screw it. Okay. One last attempt at this. Hey bucko, I heard you like Instinct. Instinct on these nuts. Why did you let this win the poll? Oh yeah, I've been streaming every week. Though sadly as of recording this I have to stop since I have exams, so hey, maybe a month down the line I'm gonna get back to it. Okay, now I gotta beat the remainder of this day normally. Return. Whoopsies. You know what? I have 120 love points. Everybody in this facility is replaceable. Me dog is a good boy. Oh, so you're gonna show it a picture of Faust and then you're gonna become this. Come this, please. Please. Have you ever wanted to have a staring competition with a tree?
Oh, it's the Minecraft people. Alright, that makes sense.
Now, Serge, don't be too mean to the Minecraft people.
They're not real. You know what? She looks better with no eyes.
Man sees Slender Man or an alternate from Vanilla Catalog and is like, yes, hot. No face. Let me touch your smooth skin.
No more worms.
I have already lined my intestinal tract with Vaseline, they will just slip right out. And there we go. Tiph of Supression, considered by the community to be one of the easiest suppressions in the game. Tiph is laying on the corpses of people who call Tiph be a she. Look, there's me right there! The suppression lowers the amount of abnormalities you can visit before a meltdown happens. That's about it. Besides the fact that you need climb off level 10 to beat it, and that allows midnight ordeals. But we'll talk about that when the time comes. Did you know that the human nervous system can stretch up to 37 miles is an abnormality that must be looked at while working? Pair this with parasitery, not having anybody to invite in its own department, and you've got amazing camera angles. Gonna need genuinely a moment to brace myself for the next part. Oh, you fool! Oh, you absolute idiot! You thought you were doing something with this? Oh, you thought I went lax on the other departments? Ha ha ha! I just have decided that it's not funny anymore. Go say goodbye to your child, because it's time for war. Once enough employees die, the monk escapes. He has an insta-kill if he hits a person while charging down the hall. If more employees die, the bird escapes. He can lure employees to walk into his gaping mouth. 2 bells is all you need, is what I thought. But them escaping every day, consistently, is something I just have to deal with. This chain totally cannot get any worse. Boy, let's clear a midnight. The green midnight is just a facility-wide laser you need to dodge using elevators. I expected some robots spawning or something, but when nothing happened I decided to form my... I'm a little scared because I'm uncertain of what it will do now. This is too suspicious. It cannot just do nothing until it shoots a laser again. There has to be something more going on. I am missing something. There is no way we just go like this and then it shoots a laser again and that's it. I lost half of my fucking facility to a thing that shoots a laser clockwise and then just stops. Out of all of the midnights I could have gotten, I get this. Worm Midnight! The orange midnight is the worst midnight in my opinion. Worm spawners spawning big worms who spawn small worms. They also deal damage equal to half of your fucking health. Oh, like genuinely, what am I supposed to do? The worms two-shot me. Why am I even trying? There's an orange midnight afterwards. Maybe it would be even wise to ignore the meltdown happening at all and just send everybody everywhere. This is 14. Let the worst plan ever commence. Big Bird has escaped, of course. Doesn't matter. Was it all really worth it? No, these are 3 hours of my life I won't be able to get back. Well, that's a chapter name. The group of researchers are joined by 2 children from the outskirts, Lisa and Enoch. Lisa is a simple girl happy with living at all, while Enoch is a little wacky and philosophical. He agrees to be experimented on with Cogito. After he quite expectedly dies, Lisa blames Carmen, and Carmen seemingly blames herself. Whether it's this event or stagnation from research, Carmen offs herself, leaving the gang to save the world by themselves, as they struggle to make any progress. The first to go is Elijah, a young girl who wants to be useful, wanting to not only keep track of what happens during the Cogito experiments, but also participate. So she just... Next up is Gabriel, who used to set up the experiments and the rules for them. After Elijah's Chuck-Jug incident, he confronted A about more security measures. Soon after, his mind began to slip as he hid more skin behind clothing, as well as him becoming more compulsive about security before scratching himself to death. Next is Giovanni, a childhood friend of Carmen and a patient at Carmen's probably in-city hospital, who agreed to get Cogito tested on him, since they thought that it could bring Carmen back. Yeah. Lastly, we have Michelle, the youngest employee. She was timid and innocent, so obviously seeing horrific things being done to her friends, she snitches to the head before ending her life, unknowingly causing the end for most employee lives in the outskirts facility.
Look at this huge one.
Mountain of smiling corpses is another abnormality that escapes when people die. If that wasn't enough, it eats corpses to heal and reach its final form to gain his special attack. Hobo free at the school computer. It's time to commit a lephicide. It just fell over and fucking died? God, it's legitimately chasing after us.
Goodbye.
Not enough DPS. Not enough DPS. And there we go, that's our suppressions done. So now we have to complete a midnight ordeal. We genuinely have to start the catastrophe train rolling before midnight. Because if shit escapes during midnight, we are having way more problems. Even right now, you know what? So that's why we formed the hit squad right here. Just in case of this very moment. God, how are you this annoying? Oh, you're chasing after a specific unit, well screw you. I'm happy, I'm actually excited, I'm actually hyped. I'm actually hyped. Come on, Green Midnight. That's another new one, yippee! 4 pillars spawn, each corresponding to an attack. The attacks each correspond to one or more hentai tags, like Mindbreak Tentacles, Bad Hands, Zhongli, and Why is there a couch in every hotel bedroom? Well, aren't you lovely? Gripper and Tentacle. I do not like the implications of this abnormality, but it is what it is. Whoa! I am not getting hit by something that obvious. We should just universally keep a lookout on the entire map. Oh god, this shit reaches a lot. Where did the eyelad go? Fuck, 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 fuck. Okay, he's fighting the God of Delusion. If it keeps him in the department, we'll be fine. No! Okay, that's just rude. Oh god, no, we aren't gonna make it. No, that's death, that's literally death. What the fuck did he just chomp on an employee here? Why so fast? They only got the ring now! That was genuine fucking bullshit. There's genuinely no better descriptor for how I feel than... This just feels genuinely, well, not, well, yeah, unfair. But even when you do well, even when you win, I don't feel enough satisfaction to justify all of this. Honestly, maybe it's time for another reset. We see a city covered in smoke. Before we're introduced to B, who's inquiring about our new interest in making machines. He seems honored to work with us, but still asks if we're okay. Angela, get out of my flashback. Cain changed after Carmen's death. The goals that were set out for him led him to mistrust the ideals of humanity and even himself. He needed someone to guide him, but humanity could not be trusted. The machines he hated became his main focus. He needed something to give him wings, to drag him out of this hell. Carmen says, Cain remembers the consequences of his actions. Now, the synchronization is complete. You've regained your memories. This isn't the first time you remember, and Angela is getting tired of seeing it. We get a briefing of what's happening in the city before telling us that soon we'll meet the Sephiroth of the lowest layer, and they have a lot to say. Even with you having gained memories, there's still the question if you're one and the same, or have you separated? But that doesn't matter. Ain made this whole play. What's been happening is his plan, and it's our job to figure out what comes at the end. Meanwhile, Angela has watched every loop of us struggling, remembering every bit of it, and despising her existence, left to repeat the same kind words to keep you from going wacky doodle. As she laughs, remembering every single time we failed, gone insane, or tried worse. Every reset, every failure, us or the managers before us made, has been there to witness. For however long this loop has gone on, every bit of it seen by a conscious machine of our own creation. Oh my god, he called somebody who was right at the door again. Okay, what happens if I just do this? Plonk. Oh, you only have 3 lights now? Screw you and don't ever try that again. Hopefully it's not purple. If we do get to midnight. There are no clerks in my facility. There is nobody who can die stupid deaths anymore. And the next is purple midnight. God damn it. Okay, we're gonna have to micromanage them back and forth right here because of the tentacle. I do not have enough bullets to save everybody. And now the red monument, which is genuinely gonna be a problem. So foresight 100, once we get to like a third of itself, we're bailing. Ah, damn it, okay. Okay, let's just not let melee employees in there. I'll see how playable the game is after my mistake here. Thighs. Gebura is the Sephiroth of the kicking ass department, and she is here to torture abnormalities. She doesn't get along with the best character in the Blue Man group, but she is kinda kind to God. I have never been so torn. Chesed contemplates that she is a little too focused on suppressions, while Gebura scoffs at any suggestions of how to do her job. We see a flashback that basically shows that the early in-city LobCorp subjects were basically a cult. At least they were nice. Gebura has to have simple concepts explained to her, almost as if she has amnesia jump scare. Oh look, Christopher is the abnormality now. Gebura cannot comprehend this. Oh no, they're putting the child in there! It's no wonder Gebura hates abnormalities this much. Mio is the leader of the rabbit team and is here to strike a deal with LobCorp. Some energy for the rabbits in exchange for protection and help in suppressions. Gebura and her aren't on best of terms. Gebura seemingly used to be known as the Red Mist, and is taunted by Mio since she's been reduced to a simple, insane tin can. She no longer knows who her enemies are, and this statement starts to push her over the edge. Abnormalities who've been kept in their cells resting suddenly break out, and Gebura takes to arms. Tiph urges Gebura to take a break until they figure out the problem. Meanwhile, a new face comes to make Gebura take the final plunge over the edge, through taunting and pity. But with a simple grasp on the weapon, Gebura now knows what to do. Gebura Supression is an outright 4-phase boss fight. Each phase Gebura switches damage types and amounts of damage she deals. If that wasn't enough, there are special phase swap moves. So in the end, this suppression is pretty simple, just suppress her. Ah damn, someone died. Actually, good units died. God, I hate this fight. Okay, that was way too goddamn close. What in the fuck is happening? Oh, Jesus, that's awesome. This is probably like the cheapest way to beat Gebura at what I'm doing. If she decides to throw the spear from here, we are up for a better time, but let's just do this. Yup. Oh, unbased, unbased, unbased. No, no, Big Bird. He is literally chasing us. We're about to reach phase 3. My heart is fucking beating. Okay, that's phase 3. Run. I'm scared, so I'm gonna move you to a diagonal elevator. Are all of you gone insane? All of you have gone insane. Gameplay. Come here, little red mist. Come here. We are so tasty and delicious and basted in batter. Okay, move. Oh my god, that's badass. Okay, why is she attacking to that side? Oh, everybody in the room gets black damaged. Yippee. Yay. You know what? I'm tired of trying. I'm genuinely tired of trying. I gave it like, what, 4 or 5 hours of this. Over 3 days. Fun Gebura effect. She takes double damage from abnormalities, so if you have the shelter which nullifies all damage but makes abnormalities escape, you have the option of leaving the game running overnight. I don't have enough attacking abnormalities for this to work. I'm realizing this. And here goes my speed up once again to speed 1. Thank you, Orchestra, very cool. Christ almighty, somebody come up to her! Anybody! Please! So, I'm recording this on the same day where Gebura skill issued me. Do I give it another honest try? I'll say this, I don't think I should give it another honest try for now. I wanna make the fight go faster in general, and I want my characters to have better stats. So, there are 2 things I could do. I could actually go grind, which is, again, an option, or I can commit to this. Chesed is the best character, and no, there is no bias, because he avoids responsibility and troubles by lying to people and being passive, in a way that's exactly the same as mine, and he has women talking to him. He is in one way or another kind to his employees under the circumstances of the giant death factory. In the past he tried making this place better, but Angela kept shooting him down. He also contemplates his role in this entire play. He just drifts through the motions of what he's supposed to do. He continuously lies to his employees, playing a leader while knowing that he peacefully sends them to their deaths. He's afraid. Angela killed off employees suspicious about the nature of the facility. There was nothing that could be done. Angela gives the order to weaken the cliff of deterrence, causing the abnormalities to escape, which causes Gebura to break down. Whether it's the fear of being reset, or just waiting for whatever plan this is to end, he denies any notion of stopping the abnormalities from escaping. Like, it makes you wonder if Ain's idea of redeeming his friends is just to make Carmen's plan a reality. Honestly, even if it isn't, it's still pretty fucking selfish and manipulative, don't get me wrong. Daniel hears a knock on the door, and an unfamiliar voice. The outskirts facility has been attacked, and he's instructed to let the abnormalities leave. It's easy to point your finger on who to blame, but if you're remaining and have a chance to survive, would you do any different? Chesed is ashamed of the lies he tells, continuously having to justify situations and actions that should have no justifications in the first place. And now, it is time for his rebellion against us. This is exactly what I feared. And we're out of bullets, and we're out of bullets. God damn it. Oh my god. God damn it, we didn't make it to kill this one. No, yeah, no. No. Chesed Supression increases the damage dealt by damage type specified up above. The types change after every clip of meltdown, and go up to 3 times the damage. Of course, this late in the game, having mostly alephs melting down, I legitimately have no way of beating this.
I don't know how long it's been, but do the yonky sploinky.
You fucking scared me by saying this. You already know how this goes. So, Slime Girlfriend is a nail-of tier pain in the ass, with the ability to turn employees that come into contact with it, or its goop, into goop. Normally you would select your Slime Rancher and have him be on lockdown because of the cooties in a single corridor. But I have another abnormality to get items from. Why is the hot anime slime girl next to the abnormality that can canonically breed? So you place everyone in the elevator and then send one person to interact with the slussy. Then when some time passes, the other employee can work with some other abnormality in the department. When the employee with cooties finishes work, we send him back to the main room and then we keep the other employee in the corridor before alternating. What in the hell is this run? God, if any of you leave a comment that I played this game like Patrick Bateman would play this game, I will strangle you whole. Right, let's give it our best shot.
I am the one, I'm here, infiltrated. Your time has come to be downgraded. I've already won, as far as can see, so keep your eyes on me. I recommend you keep your distance.
Similarly, Big Bird just got sent to the back room, so we don't have to worry about him. God, out of all of the attacks, the perfectly timed to use to annoy the shit out of me. I just get the suspicious feeling that I should just run. That is terrifying, terrifying. I'm just gonna presume it's pale damage. Okay, so she's straight coming up the weakest employees! Stop, please, for the love of God, stop. I don't even have a way to tell them to go further. She literally blended all of my employees. No reason so much work should be required for any of this. Do and then learn and then do again and then do learn and then do again, no. Genuinely just no. She doesn't look like she's stopping anytime soon. Okay, she stopped. She actually stopped. Please, if she starts getting up, I'll cry. I'll fucking cry. If she starts getting up, I'll fucking cry. Were my alephs too far away? Was dodging not the right call and I should have just sprinted with her? Woo! Holy shit! Yes! 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 Oh my god! I never wanna do this again. Okay, the maximum number of egos that can be acquired from each abnormality is increased by 1. And that is how I beat Gebura. God, this goddamn video, you can see my editing change throughout it so much. If you enjoyed this video, drop me a couple of bucks via thanks button. It helps a lot. And now it's time to play Fear and Hunger 2 times a day for a week. God fucking damn it.